4 EastEnders spoilers for next week. Shocking twists ahead. You won't believe what's coming to EastEnders next week. Secrets are unraveling, unexpected romances are brewing, and one character is on the verge of total panic. Martin Fowler's funeral shakes up Walford, but it also brings 2 unlikely people closer than ever. Cathy and Harvey finally cross the line. Meanwhile, Nicola is in full-blown panic mode as a dangerous secret threatens to come out. And just when you think it can't get more dramatic, Tommy drops a bombshell that could change everything. Stick around because we're breaking down all the must-know spoilers from Monday, the 10th of March, to Thursday, the 13th of March 2025. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a single spoiler. Now, let's get into the drama. 1. The walls close in on Nicola. Nicola's world is starting to crumble and she knows it. The weight of her secret is pressing down on her, and the fear of being exposed is growing by the day. She's desperate to keep a lid on things, but with every passing moment, it feels like the truth is inching closer to the surface. The stress is getting to her, and it's clear she's running out of options. In a frantic attempt to escape the chaos, she sets her sights on Spain. Anywhere but Walford, anywhere but here. A quick getaway could buy her some time, give her space to think. But Teddy's having none of it. He's standing firm, refusing to pack his bags and play along with her sudden urge to flee. That leaves Nicola stuck, right where she doesn't want to be, with her secret still very much at risk. Things go from bad to worse when Sharon gets wind of something off between Nicola and Zach. She's not one to ignore a gut feeling, and before Nicola knows it, she's in the firing line. A heated confrontation unfolds in front of Teddy, Harry and Barney, who are left completely blindsided by the whole thing. Nicola had been holding it together, but now, with all eyes on her, the cracks are impossible to hide. The question now is, how much longer can she keep this up? The pressure is mounting, the walls are closing in, and Nicola's grip on her secret is slipping fast. One wrong move, one loose end, and it could all come crashing down. Will she find a way out? Or is this the moment everything unravels? 2. Harvey and Cathy grow closer. Harvey's trying his best to do something nice, suggesting taking Arthur to the football for a bit of bonding time. But Jean's not having any of it. She shuts the idea down almost instantly, and it's clear there's more going on than just not fancying a day out. Later on, she admits she's feeling completely overwhelmed with everything piling up, and instead of leaning on Harvey, she's pushing him away. Feeling a bit lost, Harvey ends up in the cafe where Cathy is more than happy to lend a listening ear. She's always been good at spotting when someone needs a bit of support, and Harvey, who's usually the one helping others, seems to appreciate finally having someone there for him. There's an ease between them that hasn't been there before, something shifting ever so slightly. Cathy, being Cathy, takes things a step further and decides to host an event at the cafe, encouraging the men in Walford to open up about their struggles. It's not something that happens often around here, but she wants to make a difference. Harvey's there too, of course, and as they chat, there's a moment between them. Nothing dramatic, nothing forced, just something nice. Harvey, still wanting to be useful, tries to rope Cathy into preparing the food for Martin's funeral. But just as he thinks he's sorted everything, Jean drops a bombshell. Ruby's already taken care of it. He doesn't say much, but you can tell it stings a bit. It's another reminder that Jean's shutting him out, and maybe, just maybe, he's starting to wonder if things are ever going to go back to how they were. With all that weighing on him, it's no surprise that when he and Cathy later find themselves at the allotments, away from the usual chaos of Walford, there's a bit of a shift. What starts as a simple picnic turns into something else entirely. One thing leads to another, and before they know it, they're kissing. It's unexpected, but not entirely shocking. There's been something building between them for a while now. The real question is, what happens next? Is this just a one-off moment, something they'll both pretend never happened? Or is there more to it? Feelings they haven't quite admitted yet? Either way, things just got a whole lot more complicated, and it's only a matter of time before the rest of Walford starts to notice. One thing's for sure, Jean's already got enough on her plate, and if she finds out about this, there's no telling how she'll react. Whatever happens, this little moment between Kathy and Harvey isn't staying secret for long. 3. Tommy reveals all Kat's been through a lot lately, but Tommy's latest outburst has left her completely drained. She's doing her best to hold it all together, but the cracks are starting to show. Everyone around her can see it, she's not herself. It's only when Mo steps in with a few home truths that Kat takes a step back and really thinks about what's been going on. Maybe she's been so caught up in the chaos that she's lost sight of what Tommy actually needs from her. Alfie, never one to sit back and watch his family struggle, gives her a nudge in the right direction. He knows Kat and Tommy need to talk, really talk, not just tiptoe around each other. Taking his advice, Kat sits down with Tommy at the cafe, hoping for an honest chat. For a brief moment, it feels like they're getting somewhere, like she's finally breaking through. But as any parent knows, just one good conversation doesn't fix everything overnight. Later on, Kat walks in to find Tommy alone with the twins. Nothing's actually happened, they're absolutely fine, but that doesn't stop her from panicking. It's instinct, that split-second reaction, but it's enough to send the wrong message. Tommy clocks it straight away. He sees the fear in her eyes, the doubt, and it hits him hard. It's one thing to be at odds with your mum, but realising she doesn't trust you. That stings, and instead of fighting back, Tommy just shuts down. Kat, knowing she's messed up, tries to make it right the only way she can think of, by buying him something she knows he'll love. A new games console seems like a solid peace offering, and Tommy wastes no time setting it up. Straight away, he's online, chatting away to this mate of his. Kat doesn't think much of it at first. After everything that's happened, she's just relieved to see him engaged with something, even if it is just a screen. But the more she watches, the more something doesn't sit right. Who is this friend Tommy's always talking to? What are they actually saying? Curiosity gets the better of her, and she starts reading through some of their messages. And that's when it really hits. This isn't just some harmless gaming chat. There's something else going on here, something she wasn't prepared for. Suddenly, all that worry she's been carrying shifts in a whole new direction. Alfie, picking up on her unease, tells her she needs to confront Tommy head-on. No dodging, no distractions, just straight up ask him. And when she does, Tommy finally spills. The truth is out, and it's a lot for Kat to take in. She's barely even begun to process it when Avani overhears the whole thing. It's the kind of juicy information that spreads fast, and before Kat or Tommy can do anything about it, Nugget and Denzel have got their hands on it. For Tommy, this is the last thing he needs. Whatever he's been keeping secret is now out in the open, and not in a way he can control. Nugget and Denzel aren't exactly known for keeping things to themselves, and it's only a matter of time before they use it to their advantage. Kat wanted to get to the bottom of things, but now she's wondering if she's just made everything worse. And as for Tommy, he might not have shut down completely before, but after this, he just might. 4. Sonia has a decision to make. Bianca's got a sharp eye when it comes to Sonia, and she can see plain as day that she's not coping. The destruction of the Queen Vic has shaken everyone, but for Sonia, it's like everything's caving in at once. With Reiss's funeral just around the corner, she's stuck in this impossible place. Part of her knows she should be there, but another part can't bring herself to face it. Bianca can tell she's shutting down, and that worries her more than anything. Not one to sit back and do nothing, Bianca turns to Kathy for a chat, trying to get a fresh perspective. They both know Sonia's been through hell, but the question is, what's best for her right now? Kathy's got her own thoughts, but Bianca, in a move no one quite expects, decides to push Sonia towards going. It's not about duty or what people will think. It's about closure. Running from it won't make the pain go away. And Bianca, of all people, knows what happens when you bottle things up. Now, it's all down to Sonia. The choice is hers, and whatever she decides, there's no easy way forward. Does she force herself to say goodbye properly, even if it breaks her? Or does she keep her distance and risk carrying the weight of it forever? Either way, the past isn't something you can outrun, not in Walford, and definitely not when Bianca's around to drag you back to reality. And that's just a taste of the drama heading to Walford next week. Secrets are unravelling, relationships are shifting, and trust is being broken left, right, and centre. Nicola's running out of time, Kathy and Harvey have crossed a line, and Tommy's world is about to change in ways he never expected. But trust me, this is only the beginning. Things are about to get even messier. What do you think? Will Nicola manage to keep her secret under wraps? Will Kat regret digging into Tommy's life? And how long before Jean finds out about Harvey and Kathy? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, because I need to hear your predictions. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a single spoiler. EastEnders is bringing the drama, and you'll want to be the first to know when the next big twist drops. See you in the next one.